What up, my beautiful peoples? Welcome to another cast and crew interview with your boy. This is interview number 3. In today's interview, I will be answering all the questions from you guys. That's right, from you guys. Whether it's from Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, face-to-face, or text message, any question that I was asked about what's family, we're going to answer them today. So without further ado, let's go. So let's hop right into this. Behind the scenes, I have Deb, who's going to be reading off the questions and just throwing them at me that you guys asked. So let's go.
Okay, the first question: why are the episodes different time lengths?
That's a good one, actually. The episodes are different time lengths because when I was writing them, I didn't specifically write certain amount of pages. In my mind, I wrote the episode to the story. So however long it needed for me to get the story that I wanted for that episode, that's where I ended it at. So that's why they were different. I just wanted enough time to get across what I wanted to get across.
Okay, the second question is: why is your actual wife playing the second girl?
Oh, that's a real good one. I got asked that quite a bit. For a lot of people who do know me, my wife played the second girl in Was Family. And the reason being is I had 2 women to play. One played my wife, one played the second girl. And the second girl backed out at the last minute. My wife loved this show so much, and she don't really like being on camera too much. I mean, she's getting kind of used to it, but she wanted me to still film the show and not changed what I already had. So she said, you know what? I'll play that part. And I said, babe, if you're gonna play that part, I'll put you at the main role and I'll put the other character as the second girl. She says, no, I like it the way it is. Let's leave it that way. So she supported me by just taking over for somebody who just, backed out at the last minute. That's the main reason why she played the other girl.
Third question, and I know it's been kind of answered in your intros a lot, but again, why is it called What's Family?
I did answer that in the last video, but once again, it's a question, and it's called "What's Family" because I want a general view of like what's family. Kind of, if I'm explaining this correctly, it's what's family can be anything. So what's family is like what's your version of family. This is my version of what a family can be: mother, father, kids, and the mother happened to be bisexual and want the female and male relationship, which can also be family. Because once again, family to me is built on loyalty, growth, and love. So that's why I pretty much called it What's Family.
Why did you talk about masturbation?
Yeah, I got a couple of things about that. A couple of the ways that people have asked me that was you did a great job talking about your son and him growing into a man, but why did I bring up masturbation? I bring up masturbation because as a man myself, it's something that us men do. I can't speak for all men, but to me, I think most men do. You should always know how to please yourself, not rely on somebody else to please you. And I wanted to cover every ground with my son to show him, no matter how deep the conversation go about anything we talk about, that I'm here to give you the correct information and let you know what's going on with your body and not feel awkward about doing something. So for me, and not having that talk and having to learn myself, I want to make sure I get those points across to my son. It's not for everyone, but it's what I did for me and my son. Hopefully that can help out somebody else and their kids having their first talk.
Next viewer question: are you worried or concerned about others using your ideas to create their own show?
That's a good one. Yes and no. I'm worried because someone else can come out with a show similar to mine and knock me right off because they can have a bigger production, better writers. I play a lot of different hats, so I do a lot of stuff myself, which is writing, filming, and editing. But I'll be excited to see and inspired to see someone else come out with something similar to my show because it lets me know that I'm on the right track, that they see where I'm going and they want to put their twist and turn on that. Whereas like I'm the forefather of it. Now I know there's plenty of shows, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of shows that have been on over time that, that I look up to, that I was raised on. But I love good family shows that teaches you something and give you a source of entertainment at the same time. So that's why I say yes and no to that because like I said, I don't want to be knocked off, but at the same time, I would love to see other people grabbing this concept and moving forward with it for our younger generation to have something for them to grow up to see what family, love, going for your dreams, like me with my music, and being there for my friends is like. See what we got next. What juicy one we have next.
Next question. In relation to being in the studio, where are those songs?
Oh, I've been getting hit with that so much. This has changed quite a bit. So I was gonna put the videos for the songs in the show out with the episode that we were in the studio, but I decided to wait until the end of the show and put the videos out after, kind of like they used to do back in the day with the soundtracks, where you can focus on the show. Once the show is over, then I will release the songs that was on the show. So those songs are coming. We're working on getting the videos done for future references. When you hear any music in the show, more than likely it's gonna come out after for you guys. And I appreciate all you guys asking that question because it shows that you're really watching the show and you wanna see the other artistic side of me, which is my music, which I love just as much as filming. So thank you for that.
Are you okay with working with different people?
I remember this one particularly. I never give names out for whoever asks me the questions, but hopefully you're watching so I can answer it for you. Had a couple people ask me they don't like being around big crowds. They never done nothing. They get kind of nervous on the camera. And would I be okay with working with them? Would I feel awkward about working with somebody like that? And I want to get one thing straight. I don't care if you've never done nothing. I don't care if you're shy. I don't care if you have anxiety. If you have a passion and you want to try this out, come talk to me. I'm willing to work with anybody who wants to do something amazing, want to use their creativity, and want to try something they never tried before. As long as you're a team player and you can bring good positive energy, I will work with you. I love working with people, and I take my time to make sure I get the best out of you, because the more you bring, the better the project is going to be, not only for me, but for everybody in the project. Yeah, thank you for that question. If you're out there watching, I appreciate that. Okay, what we got next? Keep them coming.
This is a good one. Do you actually have two women like in the show?
Yeah, that's a real juicy one right there. Yeah, this show brought a lot of people to ask a lot of questions I wasn't expecting. Yes and no. Me and my wife outside of the show, we're kind of like a poly, kind of. And what I mean by that is we are looking for another female to bring into our relationship, eventually to live with us and live together as one family. So yes, me, my wife, the other girl, which will be considered my wife as it gets to that level, with my kids, and all grow together as one. Remember, under loyalty, love, and growth. And I'm gonna say no, as of right now. We have a friend that we do, I would say, enjoy with, but it's not to the level of moving in with us, and that's on another whole level. But that's why I'm saying yes and no, because we don't have anybody right now to where we want to move in and become one family together. So that's a yes and a no question. And thank you for that question out there, because I see you guys out there thinking and wondering. And I believe it was a guy, but I'm not sure. But I believe it was a guy who asked me that question. Of course, it'd be a guy, though, right? But all right, I'm ready for the next one.
Are you dating the woman that played your wife?
No, I am not. She's a great friend of mine. We've been friends for a long time. And she was in a previous movie of mine that was called Bad Morning, which you can catch down below. I'll put all the movies that we've done already down below in the description so you guys go check them out. But she played a role in the restaurant of being a landlord's girl, and she liked it and wanted to try it, some more. So when I came upon her with this role, she was like, hey, I'm all for it. So I wrote the 18 episodes and we dived right in. But she's just a good friend. I'm not dating her. And remember, when you see a show like the shows I do, it's acting. It's not real life, even though it's based on real life experiences. It's not real, but I am not dating her, and she played a good. We had good chemistry on there because we're good friends. So it may look like that we may be dating, but we're not dating at all. But thank you for that question. I appreciate that.
The intro shot, was that done with a drone?
Oh my God, I got asked that a lot. Oh my God, even going to work and everything. The intro shot was not done by a drone. I was thinking about buying a drone, but I got so much on my plate right now because I'm pretty much self-taught with everything that I'm doing that would take a lot of time away from stuff that I am trying to learn. But that shot was not a drone shot. It was literally, you guys might laugh at this, it was literally me back in my pickup truck with a long pole, just got my legs out holding it up as my wife was taking off in the car. And I almost bust my ass a few times, believe it or not, out that truck. That was a little scary. But no, that was just me in the back of the truck with a pole. That was not a drone shot. But I appreciate that because that means that I landed the shot the way that I wanted to land it. I wanted it to look like a drone shot over where we're filming to give you guys a kind of a view of where the family lives and as far as what's family in the show. That's a good question. What else we got going on here?
Do you have any help writing or editing?
I would say yes and no. I know I say a lot of yes and no because it's a lot of gray area. Editing, I have no help with editing. That's 100% all me. I love editing because I love taking all these, like a puzzle, taking all these pieces and putting it all together to make a masterpiece. That's amazing to me. As far as writing, I don't have help writing, but I have help with the ideas that I write about. When I talk to my friends, I say, hey, what kind of ideas do you got for what's family? Now, some people, would throw up ideas like, I was raised this way or I've done this, and I can use those ideas to help me with writing. But as of writing, no, I've sat at home and wrote entire episodes with no help, but I take what I hear from people and talking to them, those ideas to help me put together a script. So you can consider that yes or you can consider that no, but that's what I just wanted to explain to you guys. That's another good question. You guys are hitting me hard with these questions, yo. Damn. Ah! What we got next? Any more?
Another tough one.
Uh-oh.
Is there going to be a season 2?
Woo! I answered that actually in my last interview, kind of. It would not be a season 2 of What's Family due to I have a character or two that was very overwhelmed with what they played, and I don't have anybody else to cover that part. I tried. It's very difficult for me to find somebody to cover that particular part. So I'm going to be moving on to a different show. It's going to be kind of based upon the same type of things. I don't want to give too much away, but there will be more shows coming, but there will not be a second season of What's Family. And I would love it if you guys would comment down below, actually, what was your favorite episode? And in the future, would you like to see a second season of What's Family? That would be interesting to know for me asking you guys. You guys have been asking me questions like crazy, so I'm going to throw a couple out there, you know what I'm saying? Just really let me know what episode that you guys like the most and maybe why. And would you really, really like to see a second season? That would be nice for me to know. But as of right now, there will not be a second season of What's Family, but there are more shows coming, so always stay tuned because I'm always doing something. Another hard but good question.
In episode 3,
Oh boy,
did that kick hurt?
I've been asking that a lot too. The kick did not hurt. I'm a pretty big guy, so I could take on quite a bit, and I used to be a pro boxer back in the day that most of you, a lot of you probably don't know. But the kick didn't hurt that bad. I mean, she didn't really go full blow with it. It was a pretty significant hit, but it did not hurt me. It was fun for me. It was like being in a wrestling match, but no, it did not hurt me at all. And that was actually a real fun scene to do.
How do you find the time to film with working 3 jobs?
This is a very, very good one. Extremely good one. Thanks to whoever asked that question. Yeah, I work 3 jobs. You don't have a family. I'll put it like this. I barely sleep. I'm being honest with you guys. A lot of times you see me, I haven't even slept. I take every moment I can and try to cram in some editing. When I'm at work, I try to write some of my script. I do a lot on my phone, which does help me out because I don't use a notepad. I use my phone. So as I'm doing something at work, I may write something quick in my phone. I mean, my mind is constantly moving. For people out there that say they can't do something because they don't have the time, to me, it's bullshit. When me working 3 jobs and being with my family and my friends, it's extremely hard to find the time. But I squeeze that time in. And when it comes time to film, I take the day off from all my jobs and I get as much done as humanly possible in that time. I mean, sometimes we start from 6 in the morning and film till 1 in the morning. Like, no joke. We go hard, and I push my crew hard, and that's why I love them so much, because they put up with me. You know, I'm tired. I'm already tired and exhausted from work, but when we get down to it, we're getting it in. So, yeah, that's another good question.
It's it.
Well, Deb said that's it. So I appreciate all the questions that you guys, threw at me. It means a lot to me. I love to hear the feedback. I can only grow and give you guys what you want from your feedback. So on this video here, I would appreciate it if you can go down below and just ask some more questions. I'll be doing a video like this again for my next show that we will be releasing very soon. You will have an update on that. And if you haven't tuned in to What's Family yet, hit the link down below. Go ahead and binge watch the whole thing. Come back to this video and throw a question down there. You know, I love y'all, man. I do what I love. I love what I do. And I love working with people, man. I love my life. I live it twice if I could. Deb, thank you again, once again, for doing the reading behind the camera for me. I appreciate that. You guys, give me a hand or a thumbs up down below. Subscribe for weekly content from your boy, because we're going to keep this thing moving from week to week to keep you guys interested in my channel and keep moving forward. So until next time, to be unique is to be yourself. Teamwork make the dream work. I love y'all. Peace. Holla at your boy. It's nice out here.